All right, guys. This is the Pro-Am here. On the right, we have Mike Weyrowske and Shayla Lueras. On the left, Isabelle Stelly and Vivienne Marschke.
Isabelle has been Isabelle's been one of the top women's players on tour last couple years.
Even securing an open doubles title at our apparel run. We were the #1 seed that weekend.
Right. Teddy and I played at Illinois State last year. We were the #1 seed, although neither of us were feeling great. Teddy played front, and I played goalie. And Isabelle and Sully won that event, open doubles at Illinois. That was exciting.
First time I've ever heard about a woman winning.
I think it
doubles,
was.
Right?
They confirmed it, and it went 8-7 fifth game.
Yeah.
Championship format. So versus Stahl and Kronkowski.
Yeah,
good team.
Solid team, right?
So the team on the right, Weyrowske and Lueras. Weyrowske won, got awarded Most Improved Player at Michigan last year.
Mike?
And he was already a pro.
Huh.
He has stepped up his game.
He's got to playing Brady all the time.
He's
right?
got a son that jumped from beginner to pro level in 2 years. So he's nipping at Mike's heels, and Mike has stepped up, and he's really playing good. I would favor Mike in this match for sure.
Defensive switch on the left there.
He shoots a hybrid open hand pull shot, which I don't know anyone else that does shoot like that kind of grip.
Yeah.
And he's been doing it for over 20 years. It's a
Time out,
hammer and long pull. Great options. Push kick option out of it, like a pull push kick. He's got a lot. So
I got to tell you a little bit about Ace Golf System here. They sponsored our Pro-Am event.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, owned by Matt.
Oh, yeah, Matt, of course.
Yeah,
Matt Weber.
It's an automated hole-in-one golf service.
Who doesn't love Matt Weber? If you want to help him out.
Yeah, there's something wrong with you if you don't like Matt. You're a communist.
Matt's one of those guys that you couldn't start a fight with if you wanted to. You know, I don't think he's just too nice. You would be the a-hole.
All right, chance tied up at 3 here in this opening game. 2 out of 3 is
there it is.
Format.
That 3-2 point is huge. Either side of the ball, whatever you're on. 4-2 or 3-3 is a big difference in a game to 5. I call it the biggest point of a game other than a game winner. See if she goes push side again. She's been hitting that push side on.
Oh, yeah, she crashes it.
So her pull side was a little slower. I don't know. It's hard to tell off of 2 shots, but it looks like her push is better.
I feel like normally people have good pull sides, like dead bar pull sides.
Yeah.
It's very uncommon to have a good push side.
Well, if you think about it, right, most people shoot a pull rather than a push. I think pulling the ball towards you might be more natural. We were just talking a few minutes ago. Bob Maloney's the only player to ever win an open doubles world title with a push shot in the early
really?
in the early 80s. In the early 80s, and guess who his goalie was?
Who's that?
Lafredo.
Okay.
That's what I was told. I didn't look it up myself, but we were chatting out there a little bit ago.
All right, Weyrowske with that back down along the wall. Just a great pass that you can overuse even.
Off the wall, back to the wall.
Yeah.
Brady really hits that well.
Does he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he picked it up from Dad, I'm sure.
Yep. I'd look for a middle here. Nope. We got the #1 player in the country watching the match at the other end of the table.
Oh, yeah.
Can't quite see him, but Munoz is right beyond the table there.
Munoz. He's back for the cheese, Ron.
I never say his name right, no matter what. I'm sorry. Munoz.
It's easy.
Okay, that's not that bad.
Yeah. That's funny. I like hearing you butcher it.
We went through this 2 years ago.
I laugh about it every year. Yeah, it gets funnier every time. Ryan does the same thing.
You'd think I'd know it by now.
Yeah.
I just played at the Arnold Open in Ohio 2 weekends ago, and Munoz was the only player to beat me that weekend. I wish he could have stayed home. Byrie and I took second in Open.
Let's see if I can get another look here and then go back. There he is, Brandon Munoz.
Coaching Isabelle? No, Vivienne?
Talking to Vivienne.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going back before I get lost.
It's nice to see we got so many solid female players in the room. Michigan, we're quite lacking in that regard. You got 3 good players right here at this table. Shayla Lueras on the right. Her dad is Daniel Lueras, a pro master.
Yeah, good to have Daniel and Shayla back here.
Yeah. She's real smooth at that.
Good pull side there by Isabelle.
Reading the holes well.
Yeah.
So what I think Mike has improved the most on is his offensive 5. It's gotten much better, as you can see. It good brushes, good sticks, bounce pass, off the wall down for the option. Reads well. He's taking his time.
Good cutback middle there.
Mike just went to the South Dakota tournament and took second in pro singles after losing first round, went all the way through the losers, dipped, went second set, match ball, and lost.
Oh, yeah, Murph the surf.
Murph got him. Mike was up 4-2 in that final game, and Murph came back and got it.
Murph is deadly there.
Yeah, but I mean, Mike is he has that kind of tenacity. A couple of years ago, he took first in expert here and double-dipped Brett Nguyen after losing first round. So he'll walk through the loser bracket from first match. He does not care. He's vicious, and his son is called Kid Vicious.
Kid Vicious, all right.
KV for short.
Yeah, they do well every year, Brady and Mike here.
Right.
Block back into the
Brady and Mike just played together in Open at the TKO and took 5th.
Dude, they did great.
And they lost early in that event.
They went on a great run, yeah.
They came back and lost 5th game to Mares and Moreland. What a team.
Yeah, I watched that.
And that was with Mike playing goalie, by the way. Brady playing front. Brady is representing Team USA in Spain this June.
As a junior?
Oh, and
good luck, world.
I'm going as a senior. So that's
cool.
Pretty cool. I heard we have 110 players going from the United States.
That's a lot, isn't it?
Well, all the qualifiers and then the team event. 3, 4 team events.
Do people normally, that many people go?
I don't know. This is my first year. I don't think so. I would guess not. But I'm on the senior team. Then there's a regular team. There's a women's team, and I believe a juniors team. Is there also a junior female team? Probably not.
I don't know.
Or maybe the junior team is both.
Yeah,
I don't
maybe
know.
it's both.
But Brady's got a Garlando at the house now, and I kicked it around with him the other day, and I don't think I could beat him.
Really?
Yeah, he was really good on it.
Yeah, he's getting good quick, isn't he?
Yeah. So Isabelle going for that lane. Mike sitting on it. I missed that. What the game count is off. It went 4-4. Who got
Weyrowske.
the first? Okay.
Got game 1. Weyrowske and Lueras.
So Isabelle's just going with a standard tic-tac near wall.
That's what I like to do, an even tic-tac. I think that looks the same. That's my favorite way
It
to
makes
go
me
back
think
and
of
forth.
Tony, or on the near wall, Kevin Walker. Where Mike's is just a little different in that he's utilizing the first 3 men on the 5 bar, not just the first 2 men.
Yeah, I like sprinkling that in.
So he
too.
does a weave, and like you saw on that last pass, he can do an angle down with the second man, bringing the ball back towards him. So there's a few options. Mike has more options, put it that way.
Oh, great shot. Great shot by Isabelle back there. A tall spray.
Last week's Moneyball champions are sitting watching the match now. Munoz, I almost said it wrong again.
Oh, you did
Munoz
good.
and
Jacob.
Jake
the Snake Belkos.
Belkos. I couldn't think of it. Last year we had Jake Barnett here as well.
Yeah.
Jake, if you're out there hearing us,
Yeah,
we miss you, buddy. Believe he's in Europe.
He was just in Costa Rica.
Oh, okay. Then went back to Europe?
Probably.
Hopefully I'll see you in Spain in June.
All right, here's Vivienne up front. Looks like she's shooting.
If this team on the right wants to do well, you got to – they're exactly that. You can't let Vivienne score on the three. Isabelle's a really good goalie, probably a little more experienced than Vivienne.
Oh, yeah. Defense is the last thing you learn.
Yeah.
And Vivienne's, like, she's probably just taken an offense this far.
I don't know.
She's really good. She's, like, really good offense.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's not a bad idea to let her shoot. This team's probably stronger this way, you know, like.
Right. There's that push kick I
kick.
said Mike likes to. He only hits that long hole, though, with it. So
Nice bounce pass there by Isabelle.
very solid.
Once I know someone has a solid bounce pass, what that tells you is you can't camp on the wall anymore.
Right, right.
So you can't spend too much time there.
You also can't chase from lane to wall. Like a wall pass, you know, you got to
Right.
chase your wall pass, they're going to hit that
They'll
bounce
fool
on you. I have had this conversation with Mike years ago about bounce passes. He's got
a good one.
He has got a good one, and I talked to him, and I'll give my secret right now. You'll almost never see me do a bounce pass in a tournament.
Yeah.
And he asked me why, because the unforced error percentage. I drop too many. Even when the pass goes through, I might drop it. So I try to just stick to the basics, stick to my brush. Nothing too wild. I want the other team to beat me, not me beat me.
Last-ditch effort for the girls on the left. Vivienne a chance to tie it up here.
Oh, I heard another table. I thought she scored it. Ooh, good shot.
Dug out by Isabelle.
Shayla.
And Isabelle
4-4.
off a man and in.
So they seeded this pro-am, which I thought was strange, but they're going with it.
Yeah, how could they do that? Just add up the points of everyone? Man,
Yes.
that must have been a lot of work.
Yeah, I know,
Like, who
but
did
I
that?
bet the computer does it for you. You
Oh,
just
you
got to
think?
click whether you want to seed it or not. Yeah. So Munoz is number 1. I'm number 2 seed. And I don't know where these guys are at on the chart. You guys can check. It's on the WFT.
Oh, Isabelle Stelly drops one in from goal to give us a game 3 here.
All right, here we are.
Yeah, so yeah, we're going to talk a little bit more about Ace Golf Systems. If you guys are interested in getting one of these hole-in-the-one golf services set up on your golf course, contact Matt Weber at Ace Golf Systems.
So, nice shot by Mike. Started off the game right. What is the golf system? It's to win a car or something if you get a hole in one?
$1,000.
Okay. So
if you get a hole-in-one.
So the system is cameras, and I think that's about it. It watches the hole, so like people don't just say they got a hole in one and
Right.
I want $1,000. You have to have proof, and
It's verified.
so it probably sets it up on the green and sets it up on the tee box, and that's what Matt does now. If you guys play golf out there, I know some of you do. Get a hold of Matt. Maybe set this up at your course. Matt Weber. Any way to contact him? He's on Facebook.
Yeah, look up Ace Golf Systems.
Ace Golf Systems. All right. He got a good name.
AceGolfSystems.com.
Good for him picking out a good name. It wasn't taken already.
Isabelle gets credit for 2 in that last game.
From the back?
Yeah.
Nice.
Rolls to the middle there.
That's a dead ball.
Going to be Shayla's ball. Yeah, we wanted the table mic out there, Ron, but we would get shut down is what we're afraid of.
Oh, from the music?
The music.
Okay.
So we're sorry, everybody, that we can't pull that off here.
That was a nice grab by Vivienne.
She's going to bring Isabelle back up front here. Yeah, cool to have all the best players playing the Pro-Am here. $1,000 at the end of the finish line.
Yep. It's sponsored by Ace Golf Systems.
$1,000 for first, $250 for second.
Now we have 3 masters watching this match. Ryan Moore has joined the group. Wow, Isabelle with a pull shot. A nice middle tuck.
Yeah, she has a good pull shot from the back. I'm sure it would translate up front.
Yeah.
And it's tough to have good pull defense. Not many people have good pull defense. So it's good to shoot those 2 shots just for that reason. Another one by
Was
Isabelle.
that a short?
I couldn't see where it
I
went.
couldn't see it either. Sorry.
I was watching the screen. I'm going to try watching the table.
Sorry I wrecked your computer.
Yeah, if we had that big screen anymore, Ron.
I was trying to pull up the chat.
Knew that was coming.
They're probably talking all kinds of good stuff about you, and I can't tell you right now.
I doubt it.
Mike with a good steal. Big point. He needs to get this. And there it is. Nice long. Golly.
All right, 1-point game. Isabelle back up front.
D up on this. Take lane away. There you go. Oh, she still got the... No, it went to the 2-bar. The deflected lane pass. Nice shot, Shayla.
Pull kick.
Here we go. We got a good match again. She goes for the second man stick, and Mike steals it.
Oh.
Sends it to the back, and it ends up back up front for Isabelle. And Isabelle just
buries along.
Relentless. She doesn't even wait.
Yeah, she's scary.
I played her in the DYP last year and beat her, and I remember talking to her after and telling her what a monster she's going to be.
Yeah. Deadly. All right, here's Weyrowske. Chance to tie it up.
I think he might have shot a little quick on that one.
All right, Isabelle with 3 from the back already. And Weyrowske
Mike with the fist pump.
puts it back in the go.
Match point. What's she saying? Any timeouts? No time. No one's called a timeout yet. I always chuckle to myself when people do what Isabelle just did, where they'll move the ball with their hand but 1 inch. What? Third game.
All right, timeout there.
It's always good to see kids walking around carrying their box
All right,
so they can get up to the table.
Let me see if this event is win by 2.
Great tournament.
Yeah, so far.
Thank you, Teddy.
I don't know if it's win by 2.
I don't think it is. I'm just saying.
But it's all tied up down here, folks.
I don't think it is. Last ball here. Yep, put Isabelle back in back. Take that short away.
Yeah, she's had good defense back there. Scored 3, at least.
If she's shooting short, I don't know what, Mike's second man on the 5-bar, which side of the man is the ball going past?
Shot on goal.
That looked like a spray long, didn't it?
I can't even see
Nice
it. I'm
pull,
stuck
pull
watching
kick.
it on the screen.
Yeah, it's tough.
I feel like she's hitting the squares and the spray as well.
Okay. All right, good
Timeout,
call by
Weyrowske.
Mike. Good call by Mike. Who did we go to South Dakota with last year? He's sitting now next to Ryan.
Josh Yeager.
Josh. Good to see him first time.
I just teamed him and Clay Toomey up for the Pro-Am.
Oh, okay, nice. Is Clay here?
Yeah, he just got here.
Oh, I haven't seen him yet either.
All right, Weyrowske puts the ball back into play. Bounce pass. One chance to put away this match.
He should call his timeout on this, and I think he will.
He just took one on the 5.
Yep, all right.
Down the middle, Weyrowske, Shayla Lueras. Moving on, a great match from Isabelle Stelly and Vivienne Marschke.
Great match.
Yeah. All right, we'll be back with more in a
All
little
right,
bit.
thank you, everybody.